All right, we've learned about value in the artist Laurel Birch and her cool looking cat. So we're gonna create a cat for the next couple weeks. First thing you're gonna do, we always write our name and your teacher's name. And then on the front, you are going to get a circle, and with a pencil, just trace that circle kind of up here in the corner. I wanna leave a little bit of room for my ears. So I'm gonna hold it in the middle, and if it moves around a little bit, that's okay. We're gonna actually paint this. All right, we're gonna do this together, but I'm just gonna show you kind of quickly. I think I'm gonna do mine with a black crayon so you can see it. I'll give you guys black crayons to use too. This will help when we're painting, and then we're gonna go back with black and kind of outline this with black paint too. So we're gonna outline that with black, and then you guys can create your eyes. We'll do this all together however you feel like you want to. I'm just gonna do it kind of quickly to show you sort of what we're going to be creating. A little mouth. Sometimes you want whiskers or eyebrows. Sometimes I put a little line inside of there for the ear too. All right, this part of the body is gonna be kind of a big curved line, and then I'm going to make another small curved line on this side. Now I'm gonna make his feet with a straight line and kind of a little hill. Straight line, and then a big hill, straight line, little hill, and then a straight line. So he kind of has these little hills in between, 3 hills and then 3 straight lines. And then his tail is going to be a curvy line, kind of like how we did our lion, just like that. All right, now I'm going to give you a little bit of time to create some patterns, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I made a few lines, not too many because I want to be able to paint these in. And you can decide how you want to do that. Just use your black crayon for that. This one I created some wavy lines, some straight lines, and then these kind of curved lines, close, not super close together. But once you've got that finished, and I'm going to give you a few minutes to do that, I'm going to give you a little container of black and white. We talked about how value is how light or dark something is. So I'm going to start with just the black parts first. And when you're using this, just dip the tip of the brush into the paint, and you're going to paint just the parts that you want to have black first. And I'm going to do that and then come back. Okay, so I got most of my black parts painted in, and now I'm going to I'm not going to rinse out my brush. I'm going to show you what you're going to do. So when I get the white, I have a little bit of white on my brush. When I start painting with the white, it's going to start to turn gray. And as I paint, you remember from our blue dog from last year, as you paint, those colors mix together. And it is okay if they're not perfectly smoothed out. I think sometimes that looks interesting when you have those paintbrush marks, like there's some gray on one side and then it's not completely even with the color. But as you notice, I'm just getting a little bit of brush or paint on my brush, and then I'm painting in those spaces. So you're going to continue to work on that the rest of today, and we will add some fun details next week with more black and white, and actually another color that I'll tell you about next week. So I'm going to just move this over so you can see. This is my cat that's been completely kind of painted in, and we'll get some more details next week.